What's up, YouTubers? So before we get started with this video, on Get Up, they're going to be talking about, is there a chance Justin Herbert could be MVP this season? So let's see what they have to say about that.
I'm going to do a little version of change my mind here. So we know that we went through a little period there where we had second-year NFL quarterbacks winning the MVP award. We saw it first with Patrick Mahomes, then with Lamar Jackson. I would like to suggest here, and I will start, Kimberly Martin, with you, that with as good as he was last season, and almost no reason to be as ready as he looked, now a full offseason and all the additions his team has made, I would suggest that Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers is a sneaky, excellent pick to be this coming season's NFL MVP. Kimberly, are you interested in changing my mind?
So wouldn't you be sneaky to think that Justin Herbert could be MVP this year? In his rookie campaign, he absolutely balled out. This should be his second year, so he's only going to get better. I don't see why he can't be the MVP other than the reason that he has a new head coach in Brandon Staley, so he's going to have to learn this new system. But Justin Herbert has such a high football IQ that shouldn't slow him down much. So I don't see why Justin Herbert can't be MVP this season.
Do I have to change your mind, or can
No,
I
you
actually
don't. You can agree with me, and that'd be even more fun.
Could I agree with your genius, Greeny? I actually kind of like this. You know why? Because I know that it's a new head coach, new offensive coordinator, and that could, mess up his development a little bit. But what we saw from Justin Herbert last year was just a taste of how good he can be. I think the coaching staff is better, the roster is better, their O-line is better. I mean, that kid, some of the gutsy plays he made when the pocket's breaking down. Greeny, if you like it, I love it. I'm really on board with just Justin Herbert pick, and I'm shocked that we are in agreement right now.
Let's go. I mean, now.
Exactly. Let's go. I'm definitely agree that Justin Herbert could be MVP next season. Like I said, he's going to be up there with great company with the Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady's, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, and all those guys. But Justin Herbert definitely has the tools to be able to play just like those guys and have the ability to be MVP this season. I don't see why he can't be.
I feel all the better about this. And Jeff Saturday, listen, I mean, the additions they've made, they draft the offensive tackle in round one in Rashawn Slater. They also signed 2 guards and a center to take care of the interior of that offensive line. So that should be markedly better this year.
No, there's no doubt. Listen, there's nobody who can change your mind. Tom Telesco, their general manager, has done a fantastic job of building this roster from inside out. Listen, I played with Peyton Manning for all those years. Tom Telesco was with us with Bill Polian. He understands the internal portion of the pocket is so vital, especially for a young quarterback. He was the most pressured quarterback. I think they were 31st in the league in pass protection. They got better, and they draft Slater. This is a great pick by you. They understand how to develop quarterbacks. Tom Telesco went all in. He understands they already had the receivers they need. Go fix the O-line. Those guys stay healthy. Herbert has a great chance to get that MVP. As well as he played last year under duress, imagine him with time to develop and look down the field. This kid could be special.
Exactly. Justin Herbert's only going to get better in the second year. And with the fresh offensive line, they're going to give him all the time he needs to use that cannon that he's got.
2 for 2. And Hembo told me earlier that Justin Herbert is 20-1 to win MVP this year, so that could be very tasty. Rob Ninkovich, what do you think? Does anyone, you're the last hope here, do you want to try and change my mind?
Greeny, the last time you went 3 for 3 was T-ball, and you're about to do it again. So let's go. I honestly think, think about it this way. Is there a receiver, an all-pro receiver, Pro Bowl receiver out there that could possibly be traded to the Chargers and give him even more firepower at that quarterback position, like maybe Julio? That would be a tremendous.
Oh, geez. If Julio Jones were to go to the Los Angeles Chargers, that would be huge. I can't see any other better way for Justin Herbert to kickstart his career than have a Hall of Fame wide receiver like Julio Jones to be slinging a rock to. I mean, that would be excellent.
Tremendous acquisition for the Chargers. And when I think about, the second year, your rookie year is kind of like you don't know what to expect. And when you go into your second year after having a very successful rookie year, I think that not only will he surpass people's expectations, Greeny, I agree with you. He will be in the running for MVP if he can, number one, stay healthy. That offensive line protects him, just like Jeff said, from the inside out. Ain't no better way to get to the quarterback for an inside move, and Jeff knows that. So for me, I think there's definitely potential there for him to be the MVP this year. We've seen it with second-year players in the past. So guess what? It won't be a surprise to me. And Greeny, congratulations for going 3 for 3.
Okay, fair enough. Actually, you're wrong. I never went 3 for 3 in T-ball. In fact, once I struck out. But that was a very good performance there. I like it. Write it down and remember where you heard it. Justin Herbert for NFL MVP.